when you prepare for civil services examination, you should know that you are preparing for one of the toughest competitions conducted anywhere in the world. So every decision of yours holds a lot of significance. Hard work, commitment, good plan and strategy, execution of the strategy in the phased manner, all such things hold significance, but there is no dearth of students who are capable of doing so. This is India. You just announce that there are this number of vacancies and you see lakhs of candidates become ready to appear for that examination. So you need to go one step ahead of others. Every decision of yours matters a lot. So when it comes to choose an optional subject which accounts for almost 500 marks, is not an ordinary thing. So when you choose an optional subject, you need to be very much careful. Normally we suggest, so we have been training candidates for the last so many years, and we have always suggested that when it comes to choose your optional subject, don't get swayed by which subject is doing well in the market and which subject is scoring or not scoring. More than subject, it is the students. Students are scoring. So when you choose an optional subject, normally you apply two important criterions. That the extent to which you are comfortable with the subject, or you have natural inclination for the subject, you have a lot of interest, because without genuine inquisitiveness or interest in the subject, even a small syllabus will become very much cumbersome, very much difficult for your part to manage. And the second thing that you need to consider, the extent to which that subject is going to help you in the overall scheme of examination, the prelims, mains or interview. And if you're aggressive, you will go even beyond that even after selection. So by that measure, if you choose public administration as an optional subject, unless you have very strong inclination for one other subject like history or geography or something, you are deciding to choose one of the optional subjects. So in that case, you can go for public administration, because it will help you in prelims examination, mains examination, and even during the course of interview, it helps you a lot. Because for written examination, I would say that polity and governance, economy and finance, or public policy, or the government at different levels, or administrative accountability, or the civil society, or media, or judicial activism, or public interest litigation, lot many things are there. Development, anti-development thesis, and then history of administration, the British administration, all such things come within the broader bounds of academic bounds of public administration. So it helps you a lot in the written examination. And by the time you appear in an interview, what happens that the regular study of these subject matters over a period of time gives you an intellectual disposition that helps you a lot in answering the questions during interview. Because UPSC interview for that matter, any interview is not a quiz contest. Interviewers are generally interested in peeping into that aspects or dimensions of your personality which remains largely unexpressed in the written examination. So if you are a student of public administration, you study a lot many things, several issues of national and international importance from administrative point of view. So it gives you an intellectual disposition wherefrom it becomes easier for you to answer the questions in a way and manner which very often becomes consistent, which proves its consistency with the expectation of interviewer, because they are looking for that future IAS and IPS officer in you, personality voice. So your line of thinking, your perception of the things, it is affected very substantively by the subject like public administration. You go through all the subject matters, issues of national and international importance. So even before you become an officer, you start thinking like a bureaucrat. To that extent, a subject helps you. And even after selection, it matters. If you are a student of public administration and you enter office as an IAS and IPS officer and you are a student of history or geography, I am not undermining the significance of any subject, but there is no denying the fact that public administration has a competitive edge over the others. So what I was saying, that after selection, when you enter the office as an officer, IAS or IPS officer, then being a student of public administration will help you a lot. It will certainly impart you a competitive edge, because you know how the entire administration functions. You just need to focus on certain tactical things, rules and procedures. But theoretically, if you are sound, then it will certainly have positive implications for execution of things in the future. So a student of public administration who is an officer, will certainly have some kind of edge over the others. And more than anything, competitive edge over here. Now, why do you think so much about competition? Most important thing, you will be able to make a significant value addition to your line of thinking, your personality, your administrative performance, to the betterment or to the welfare and development of the society. Being a student of public administration, you understand administration theoretically, how to organize the things, how to control, how to coordinate things, what are the problems related to morale or motivation or leadership or decision making or structural infirmities or procedural infirmities or all such things you know very well. So obviously you'll be much better placed compared to many other officers as far as understanding of administration is concerned, and then it is reflected in your action for the benefit of society. More important than anything is this, that you will be able to make a significant value addition to the position you are appointed to for the betterment of society and nation. So by that measure, public administration can be a very good optional subject. We have been training public administration candidates. We have been training candidates for IIIASA examination for the last 20 years, and public administration as an optional subject. So it can be a very good choice. Thank you.